A psychoeducational assessment report is put together by a multidisciplinary team after they have completed a special education assessment for a student. The purpose of these assessments is to determine whether the student qualifies for the special education program and should receive an IEP. The assessment will always take place on a school day when your student is in attendance. If you do tell your child that the assessment will be taking place, don't give them too much information, as the assessor wants to see how the student performs on a typical day. Giving too many details in advance might skew the results. The report generated after the assessment covers a variety of areas that will help the IEP team better understand your students' strengths and weaknesses. You can find a detailed breakdown of what to expect in the report in the PDF link in the video description. Here is a summary. The referral section describes why the assessment is taking place and what questions it will seek to answer. The assessment procedures section lists the assessment measures that were used to address concerns from the referral section. The home environment and family history section reviews your student's home and family history as it relates to their educational performance. The health and development section includes any relevant medical conditions that may impact your student's educational performance. The educational history section reviews a variety of metrics related to your students' past education, as well as any previous special education services they have received. The language and development section lists your students' primary language, their language of instruction history, and their English proficiency, if they are an English language learner. The previous evaluation section reviews all previous evaluations that your student participated in, both at school and in private settings. The current assessment results section reviews all data gathered from assessments, teacher interviews, and behavioral observations regarding the referral. The academic achievement section reviews standardized academic assessments in reading, writing, and math, identifying your students' strengths and weaknesses. The cognitive assessment section reviews standardized assessments of cognitive strengths and weaknesses related to the referral, noting what academic areas may be impacted. The social, emotional, and adaptive functioning section reviews any social or emotional concerns that may be impacting your students' educational progress, as well as their ability to take care of their personal daily needs. The parent and student interview section reviews your observations of your student at home. It also reviews your student's perception and feelings about their own school progress. The summary and discussion consolidates the findings of assessment, noting whether or not they are impacting a student's educational performance. The final eligibility section reviews all the suspected areas of disability, noting whether or not a student meets federal and state eligibility requirements to receive special education and related services. If your child is found to be eligible for special education services, this psychoeducational evaluation will then be used to guide the IEP team in determining the supports and services that your student may need to be successful in a general education setting. Don't hesitate to let your case manager or other members of the IEP team know if you have any further questions about the assessment process or your student's report.